Do you need to refuel, or do you think we'll be okay?
Nah, we'll be fine. Got loads of fuel left. Where we're heading to pick up the research drone is not far from our island anyway, so if we did have to respawn, then it wouldn't be too far to go. In fact, it might even be worth doing it just to get us closer to it.
Doing what, sorry?
Jumping back to the big dock. Because the research drone is literally right next to it.
Oh, okay. Right, I'm out.
Okay.
Now you can, if you want to, guys, turn off the fast travel option.
Make the research drone a lot easier.
Right. Can you... We was going to add some stuff, wasn't we?
Yeah, I'm going to do the winch now.
Can you, when you've done that, let me put it in the workshop and show people how to add the speedo thing?
Yep, certainly can.
So that the people in chat can see the workbench. Mr. Atrock, thank you very much for the host, Mr. Atrock. I was in the middle of rescuing people, but thank you for that. Appreciate the host. Need a foghorn. Can you get a foghorn in this?
Can, yeah, but we haven't unlocked it yet. So I don't think we have.
Yeah, so Silent.
No, I don't see it.
Again, when you create the game, you can tell it whether you want to do this or not. This is the fuel tank. If you play it with, like, in the advanced fuel mode, when you spawn a vehicle, it has no fuel, and you have to fill it up with fuel. To get more fuel, you can... There's a few options. This one here allows you to buy fuel from them at $1 per litre. Then there are places like this, crude oil. So if you go there, you can fill up with crude oil at 26 a litre, and you can take it to these places where they will buy it for 94 and refine it. So you can kind of do oil tanker runs as well to make money. Or move fuel around to refill your own fuel tank. I'm saying the wife likes to Santa emails. There are thrusters you can use for a bow thruster, Bob.
Okay, I've added the winch and its controls, and I've respawned it.
Okay, put it in the workshop. So this is what it looks like when you're in the workshop. This is the editor where you basically build things. So you build things out like blocks at a time, like that. You can color things and do that kind of stuff. Let's get rid of that. So what we want, because we just got the speed sensor, which is this thing, the linear speed sensor.
Yes. And remember that it has multiple orientations.
Let's get inside the cabin. So where do we want to put this?
The best way to put it is somewhere where it can face forwards, and then you set it to directional.
Do you need it on the outside, or can we have it on the inside, or what?
Any way you like.
I think we'll put it on the front then. So if we make it like a red colour like that. So as long as it's facing forward, it's fine, right?
Do make sure that you haven't just deleted a dial, because I put dials in places where they were right up against the wall.
Yeah, I may have just deleted a dial.
Use the
Undo.
backwards arrow. Yeah.
I undid it, don't worry.
If you put it like 3 blocks down from there, then it should be fine.
Just deleted one of the ship's dials, but hey. Sensor, absolute, directional, horizontal, or vertical.
In its current position, directional would be best.
So you set the sensor now to say how you want it to measure speed, which is cool. So we'll go with directional. So the direction we're going in, that's the speed we're doing. Right. So now what you do, we need to put a dial in here somewhere. Where should we have the speed dial, do you think?
What I've done is I've deliberately left space so that you see where the joystick is for the driver's seat.
Mm.
Between that row of blocks between the 3 dials in front of the seat and the actual seat itself, you can remove those and put a digital
facing
display.
up.
Yeah, facing up. And if you use the digital display, we'll actually get a proper readout of our speed.
I see. So we'll get one of those 3. We'll get that. And we'll put it in like that. Oh, it's only 2 blocks, this thing.
Yeah.
What is that colour you've managed to pick, though?
It's a kind of brown color.
Found it. Right. So having put that in, though, you now need to wire it
I
up.
think you may have put that in upside down, by the way.
Wait, what?
The digital display is upside down.
What, because the plus needs to be on the left?
Plus on the left and the decimal needs to be at the bottom.
There we go. So, logic. First of all, we give it power. So what you do is you go from output and you give it power that way. Because the sensor needs power as well, doesn't it?
No, the sensors aren't set up to take power at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why.
And then let me name it so I can see what we're doing. Speed. Decimal point position. Put it there. We don't need to know our speed to like hundredths of a whatever. And then we drag from speed to the sensor. And that should do it. Easy. Can you see the engine setup? So you've got the 6 engines at the back there. 6 engines, clutches and
Don't forget
gearbox.
that if you go into additive paint mode, you can color the actual backlight of the display as well.
What colour do we want it?
I've done all the other backlights as green.
Okay.
The really lime green.
Done. I can't see a thing. Okay, boat's back.
Awesome.
Let's see what it's like. Actually, just sleep till daytime. Or sleep till next... Oh, we got a mission, haven't we?
Yeah, but it's not time related, so we can sleep to get rid of the storm.
Yeah, let's do that. Is it gone yet?
Sound like it.
No.
Let's have a look. Well, it's still raining, but it's calmer. A lot calmer.
Yeah, let's go out. It'll be dawn shortly.
Would you like to check out the new rear winch, by the way?
Hope you remember to power it.
I did.
Nice.
But the circuit breaker isn't on. It is now.
Let's get it started.
Yeah, I'll do under hull lighting, or the new deck lighting. I'll do that when we've come back in the next time.
Right, we're going to go and get this thing. Speed. We're showing 10 at the moment.
10?
Yep.
That's what, about 20 knots?
I don't know what that's measured in. Is that meters per second?
That's meters per second, yeah. We've got a very, very helpful FAQ on the Stormworks Discord, and it gives you all of the conversions for changing the displays from like meters per second into all the different speeds.
Yeah, I did dial that. I did change the speed dial to green and it's showing as white. How weird is that?
Have you got the backlights on?
How do you put the backlight on?
Oh no, they are on. Oh, you didn't wire it up to the backlights. There's a button for the backlights that's not been wired up.
Right.
Cool. So it will
I did power it.
It needs to be lit.
I did power it, but he's got a button for the backlighting. It's a new measurement called IGN 10 out of 10. Lol.
I really wish binoculars were a physical thing. It would be great to have like a first mate standing there with binoculars.
Yeah. I mean, you can hold the right mouse button and get a little bit of a zoom.
Yeah. But a physical thing to hold would look so much cooler. Drone ahead, Captain.
Any idea which way it's facing?
Not. No. Looks like the front of it is on the left. I think. Yes, it is. So if you drive it just a little way past us, drive us just a little way past it, I can lower the new cable. That should be good.
Is it on?
Just bringing it over to connect. Oh, you've raised that a bit too high. A bit more. There we go.
Nice.
Yep, all good. Full speed ahead, Captain.
An A-frame. Blimey. Yeah, you can build a crane, Gamble Max. If you've got the components unlocked, you can build it. I don't think we have all the components for a proper crane. Can't you make it so you can drag stuff onto the deck? Yes, you can with a crane, or I suppose you could slope the back here and then have the winch up there and it would drag it on. But you'd need some way of fixing it. With the drone, it doesn't matter. You can drag it through water. Jack made this one, Chuck. David Olabido is now playing Farm Sim. Stalker. Yeah, Big Stewie got a big update last week. They added trains and microcontrollers. Yeah, you can build pumps. You can move liquid around. South side again. Sea's a lot calmer.
Yeah, it makes a nice change.
You're a bit limited in the cranes you can build because at the moment the components available have like a certain slide range on them, so you can't like build crazy cranes. Is that pumps for your feet size 9? 10? 9, 10. Thank you, Jules. We're not there yet, mate. Tequila, 48 months. I missed your 4-year anniversary. Me again. Thank you, Tequila. You get a new icon. Mr. Religal, I have never been so thankful for all your old Sunday night tricking videos on YouTube. They're the only thing that calms my baby boy when he can't sleep at 2 AM. He's only 3 months and loves them. What? That's insane. Thank you, Religal.
Oh, switch to first person.
Hey?
Switch to first person quick. Hello.
What are you doing?
I can just see your head just above the rim of the window.
That's why I can see your head in your beard. You be careful though, I wouldn't like you to fall off. Otherwise you'll become a mission.
Yeah. Build and Rescue Part 2, Rescue Jack.
Putting babies to sleep since 2018, Dave. It works for you. You gave a wild squirrel a peanut by hand. Nice. They're usually not tame enough for that. Have we unlocked the aircraft engine?
No, not yet.
So we need that really. and bigger propellers.
In a perfect world. At the moment, we're kind of at the level of making do. I think you can just sort of drive this into the mouth of the harbour area and it just completes, as long as it's near the jetty. There we go.
And just do it. Large rotor and a landing float.
Oh, now we can make a seaborne helicopter.
And an altimeter, so we can see how high we are.
Yeah. I think that's everything to make a basic helicopter.
Rescue or research submariner. On the seabed. We can't do that.
No, we don't have any diving gear. But if we head directly south from our current position, that's the helicopter island, which we can buy for 10 grand.
Won't come with a free helicopter though, will it?
No, we'll have to make one, but it gives us the opportunity to.
We need to refuel this soon. Man, you just spawned it.
Yeah. Looking at the tanks, we've drained one fully. So drained two fully. One is nearly drained. One is half. The rest are full. So we've got plenty of fuel left.
Yep.
Batteries and gens are
Well,
good as well.
Dr. D, you can program that stuff later. I thought we bought this island already, didn't we?
We did. That's what I was telling you about earlier. We bought this island yesterday, but then when we quit out and updated the game and then loaded back in, I noticed that it was no longer ours.
It's a bug after the update, Dr. D. Jack spotted it in one of his save games.
We'd have the same issue. Because when I was playing this morning myself, it was doing the same.
Is there nowhere to dock on this island?
Yeah, just ahead. Head straight to that building you can see.
The engine sounds are not great at the moment. They sound like a lawnmower. Even the helicopter sounds like a lawnmower. Oh yeah, this is the one with the ramp, isn't it? What are we doing? We're going over here, by this island, and then probably go to sleep until we get another mission. We can't at the moment, Presley. We don't have enough money or the stuff unlocked for it. To build a big ship takes like many hours. Yikes.
Wow. That gets me every time, I swear.
Yeah, I dial back the environment sound so it's not like stupidly noisy.
Not a bad plan. That rain sound gets to me as well, because it's just such a constant annoying sound.
I like how the door's already open as if we've bought it, but it doesn't know we've bought it, but it does know we've bought it.
Yeah.
Swede, thank you for 26 months sub. Welcome back. Yeah, so the game's like open the door on this thing, so it knows we bought it, but it's like, and on the latest update bugged out slightly. Does that mean we can't actually buy it now?
Is there not a sign there?
I don't believe so.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
it's not.
I think it thinks we own this, but it doesn't, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it did to me this morning when I had the full-size Creative Island and I bought it. Then I had to reload the game. When I came back, the sign wasn't there so that I could buy it again, but it was telling me I didn't own it.
Yeah, I can operate the hoses if we have it.
Can we access the workbench?
It says island for sale. This is so bizarre.
Yeah, can't access the workbench. What we'll have to do is you'll have to go into the XML file and give yourself back this island.
Okay.
But I'm not entirely sure how to do it for one specific island. I had to do, like, basically make it so that I own all the islands when I did it.
Coast Guard outputs, outpost TT. I hope we can find that in the XML.
Yeah, me too. Might want to take the grid reference as well, just in case you need that.
What, the XY?
Yeah.
X equals minus 1040.5, Y equals minus 1090.8. I mean, I don't know if it's going to have the exact coordinates though.
I don't know. It's just I kept seeing a lot of coordinate layouts in the XML, and I thought maybe it had something to do with that.
Okay, I'm going to quit and save then.
Okay, I shall back out.
Do you want to save? Save and quit? Yes. Right, time to find some XML. My notepad. Right, XML. So, let's try looking for coast. Guard. No, coast. Island. Base island data tiles. It's not good, is it? Have I had a nice day? Not bad. App data, roaming. Any ideas on how to find this?
Just looking through now.
Unlocked components. Vehicle ID.
So I can see something about base island equals data tiles inland 12 island 12.xml. Next to that is unlock all islands equals false. I changed that to true to give myself all the islands.
Base island equals data tiles island2.xml. Yeah, but that's just a reference to your home island.
Yeah. Just looking to see if because when you unlock a component, it adds it into this file as an unlocked component. I'm just wondering if every time
Discovered
you buy an
tiles.
island, that island name gets brought in with its details. So if maybe we figure out what the island's exactly called, we can add it that way.
Vehicles. Dynamic pseudo object. That's the big one, the object counter. Weather. Missions. Purchase tiles. Right, down at the bottom is a purchase tiles. X equals 2, Y equals 4. So you need to add an entry into the purchase tiles section for every tile that you've purchased, I think. But the question is, given the coordinates, which one is that?
Yeah.
Let's maybe... Yeah, well, the PC allows you to fix
Are you
things, doesn't
thinking
it?
maybe it like lays out the tiles in a grid and then counts from like top left down to bottom right?
Yeah. I don't know where... maybe it references it from your home location. In which
That's a
case,
good point.
that was like south of us, wasn't it?
Our home was, I think it was, I can't remember where it was now.
Yeah, it is, because if you look at the unlocked tiles, they're all relative to our start location, so they're like X minus 1, whatever. So if we know
Right.
which tile that island's on, I can unlock it.
Well, where we ended up going south to get to that island. Maybe you'll have to load the game up again and
Yeah.
specifically check.
I'm just going to load it up and see if I can spot, like, try and count the tiles.
Okay.
Continue. Firefighter, it's not source code, it's just the XML, it's just data. So these are, that's our home base, I think. No, that's our home base. Our home base is the beginner outpost, isn't it?
Yes.
So that could be -1 on X, -2 on Y. It depends which is it's counting as a tile.
But are the tiles the smaller squares, or is it the big, like 5x5 squares?
Well,
is that a whole tile?
if you zoom in and out, you get multiple resolutions, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know how it's going to count that. That's the one I want to unlock, and my best guess is -1, -2. Actually, let me quickly look at the numbers. The biggest number it has in the Y plane is -7. It's discovered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's it. So this is going to be -1, -2, I believe. What we're trying to fix, there's a bug at the moment where we've bought this island, this one here, we bought it, and if we go to it, we can use all the equipment, but if you look at it, it doesn't think we've bought it. It's a bug that came in the last version. So I'm trying to edit the XML and fix it. So I'm going to add -1, -2 and see if that works. Track down promotion. Thank you very much for the 500 bits. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Let's try loading that up. You had the same thing. Look, it was a newish save, so you reset yours. How did you reset it, Josh? That didn't work. No, I didn't suss it out. It's not, that didn't work for some reason. Oh, you made a save with the same seed. I got you. Gotcha. Yeah, but if I want to unlock this now, if I want to mark it as purchased, how do I do it? How do I get the tile references? Welcome back, Jamie. No, I don't think you can use the coordinates. It seems to do it on tiling. Yeah, but Whiteland, the grid changes when you zoom in and out. Go to the map, don't zoom in and count, I'll try it. I have to zoom Whiteland, otherwise I can't find it. There's too many Whiteland. See, I know the tiles must be quite big. Because if you look at the section above it, this one here, this is the discovered tiles section, and -7 is discovered. And if you look at the kind of range of values that you get here, -7 seems to be like the biggest value it gets on Y. -7, -6, -5. And then it goes all the way up to +9 on Y. So it goes -7 to +9. I'll scroll through the whole thing. Which kind of makes sense, because if you go back to the game and look at the map, this is the home location. -7 to +9. If it was at that, it can't be that, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's not right. So if you go in one more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that, to me, seems like the right zoom level. And on that basis, this tile here has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know which it is. It's like in the middle of 4 of them. So how do I specify that? It's smack bang in the middle of 4 tiles. Nine black squares at the top. No, you have a lot more than that one. It goes on way more than that. So this is technically -1, -2, plus the other 3 around it. The center of the line is the coordinate. Well, if that's true, then this is -1, -2, which is exactly what I put in. I don't think I am zoomed out wide, and that's I literally just explained the logic. That's why I think that's correct. That's the correct zoom for the tiling. Try -7, -1 to see if it opens a grayed out area on the side of the map. Well, that would give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -7, -1, that one. Right, I've just put in -7, -1, I think it was. So that's got the wrong timestamp. It still shows 1427. Unless that's not the date on the file. There you go. So that is the zoom level. However, that's unlocked. Yeah, so that unlocks the 4 around it. So -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -1. That's exactly the sector I unlocked. So -1, -2 is the island. So that should have worked. Hey, Hendo. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oh,
I think I may have figured it out.
No, I've done it. I typoed it. Let's quit that. I know what I did wrong. I did it right, but I somehow missed the minus on the 1.
Whoops.
Save that. Multiplayer. Password. Little details, yeah. Hopefully this is going to work. Boom! Fixed.
Whoop.
Yeah, boy. Hacker. Squirrel hacks. Right, we've got our island back.
Squirrel save, more like.
So now we can fast travel down there. Nice! Nice, nice, nice.